If there's a question of my heart, you got it. It don't belong to anyone but you.
What's up, Team PNB?
It's your boy Popularity.
And it's your girl Barbie. And today we're going to do a college do's and don'ts video. We're going to talk about the do's in college and the don'ts for college. You ready?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to go first. I suggest when you go to college that you should live on campus, because I think living on campus is like a really good experience, and like you get to meet new people, and like especially if you have like a random roommate, like you'll get to, you know, bond with different people instead of just being at home. Like it's really fun. I have events on campus and just all type of stuff that you can do. Also, if you do have a roommate, you're on campus, just make sure you're clean. Like nobody wants to live with somebody who's dirty. Like, just make sure you clean after yourself. Like, I know living with people is not always the best experience, but you can make the best out of it. I think it's definitely a learning experience for sure.
I have do stay organized. Try to keep everything organized as far as homework or whatever you do. And my don'ts, I have don't procrastinate. For people who don't know what procrastinating is like, I'm gonna do my homework. No, I'm not gonna do my homework. I'm gonna go party. No, I'm not gonna go party. So don't do too much procrastinating. I'm having a hard time saying a word today, but yeah, I know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, just make sure you do your work on time. I know sometimes, you know, you wait to the last minute, but I mean, even if you do wait till the last minute, as long as you get it done, you know, just it's cool. But most of the time, you just need to try to do it on time, and that way you don't have to worry about it. All right, my next one is mainly geared towards the ladies. Like, I know I had this issue when I was in school. Like, I know you're gonna talk to guys and stuff, but just try to find guys that are on campus who actually go to school, because there will be guys who just live in the area and they will try to talk to you or try to come on campus and act like they're in school, but they're really not. So you just need to be aware of that, aware of your surroundings and aware of the people you meet and stuff, because those guys will come on campus, they'll go to every event and make it seem like they're in school. They used to go to school, they graduated. Trust me, they did not. They're just telling you that just so you can talk to them, and nine times out of 10 they'll just come and just do whatever with you, and then they'll be long gone. That's just how they do. So just be aware of that. Even guys too, just be aware of the people you're talking to when you're in school.
Alright, I got don't hide in the dorm room.
Yeah.
So the opposite, the do of that is do go out and try to meet people. So
Yeah.
don't just be in a room, being a loner. There's a lot of people out there. Go out there and try to make friends.
Yeah.
I promise, the more friends you have, the better your college experience will be, in my opinion. Because I call myself Popularity kind of for a reason, because I was very popular at my school. I had 1 million people at my crib every day. There wasn't one day of the week went by where I didn't have at least 10 people at my house.
Yeah.
That's the honest truth. So
Right.
go meet people.
Yeah, my next one is to go to class. Like, I say you'll have like 50% of the classes you really have to go to, because some professors will count your points as far as you like coming to class. Like, no matter if you're making an A in a class, if you don't go to class, then they're going to take points off of your grade, and it's going to suck, especially if you're doing really good. So make sure you kind of know what classes those are. And then, like, on the other hand, you have classes where you don't have to go. Like, they have stuff online, or they have the work, like, set, so you really don't have to go except for, like, tests and stuff. So you just have to kind of know what classes to go to and what classes you can skip every now and then. So I know I had classes where I didn't have to go at all. I just went for the test, and that was it.
My next one is don't get lazy. Do exercise. So
Yeah.
ladies, is a thing called freshman 15. You're gonna hear about it, and it's like when you get that meal plan, everything's gonna look very appealing to you because it's gonna seem free.
Yeah.
So ladies, make sure you're going to hit that facility at your campus and stay and keep your body right, because you don't want to get that extra 15 stuck on you. You know, 15 every year, it adds up.
It does. And you have all that food, and that stuff is open late at night. You can go get it whenever you want to, so just be aware of that. My next one is just study. Like, if you got tests or just any quizzes or anything, like, just make sure you study well, because that's pretty much all that college is. Like, you have to study and, you know, take your tests. Like, I think tests count more percentage than anything for most classes. So make sure you study ahead of time. Like, if you know you want to go out and party and you got a test the next day, just make sure you study a few days in advance, and get some study buddies. Like, get friends in your class that are smart, or just you're just cool with, and you can all meet up and study and stuff. So it makes it a little easier on you.
My next one is, don't be afraid of your professor. Do ask questions.
Yeah.
Those people get paid to do their job, and their job is to help you. So make sure you're asking those questions. I always say the person next to you might have the same question you have.
Right.
You're going to hear that a lot in school, so don't be afraid of that professor. Let them do their job and help you guys out.
Yeah, my next one is to join organizations, like join clubs and stuff on campus. Like, it'll make your experience a lot better. Like, it'll be so much fun, you know, getting to meet different people. Because that'll be where you'll meet, like, different people other than the people who are in your class, or, like, the people who you live with. You'll get to meet them, and you get to interact with them and do stuff. Like, I was in an organization called Company Couture, so shout out to Christina, because I know she's watching. This was one of the best organizations that I was in on my school campus. It was a modeling organization, and we did fashion shows, and we did different, like, intermission shows for, like, stuff on campus, and we did community service, and we hung out and stuff and did all type of stuff, and it was so fun. We practiced like 2 or 3 days a week, and each semester we did a big show. So that's just something to get you out there, and just in case, especially if you're like shy or something, like, that'll help you, you know, get yourself out there. So you should definitely get in organizations and meet new people.
My next one is, don't buy books from the bookstore. Try to do secondhand purchases. Therefore, the books at the bookstore are going to be 100 plus. Try to get them from a friend. If you don't have a friend, try to find an upperclassman and ask them about the book. And I'm sure they're trying to get rid of theirs as well, because they're not going to get the full price back that they paid from the bookstore. So definitely try to do that secondhand purchase.
Yeah, because, like, some classes you won't even need the book for, so that too, make sure you check and see if you really need the book. I know most people go to the bookstore before class and get all their books, but you might not even need those books, so don't waste your money if you don't need them. My next one is to get out and party. Like, I know people think college is just all about partying. Yeah, a portion of it is, you know, partying is fun. Do party, do get out and do stuff. Like, don't sit in the room all day and think that homework and studying is all you have to do, because it's not. So go out and party, go out and drink, have fun. Like, that's a part of the college experience, and that's what makes college fun. Like, but just as long as you're on top of your work, and as long as you're doing what you need to do besides that, it's fine to go out and party.
And mine says, don't party. What is that? Don't party too hard.
Yeah.
Party responsibly.
Yeah.
So make sure that when you do party, if you know you got to test the night after, the night after. I am definitely tripping today, yeah.
The morning
but the morning after, if you know you have a test, make sure you try to rest that night. So you might be like, oh, I know it's a party that night, but I really want to go. If you know you got that exam tomorrow or that test, don't go, because I promise you're going to pay for it when you take that test. You're not going to be able to remember anything. I know a lot of us like to get a little high, you know, drink a little drinky drink. So
get a little witty.
You come in at 2 o'clock and you got that 8 o'clock. 9 times out of 10, you might not even wake up for that 8 o'clock. But if you do, you're going to be dreading that test. Unless you just got that photographic memory.
Right. Yeah. Or, like, you should probably study, like, days before. Like, if you know it's a party that everybody's going to that Friday and you got a test, like, just make sure you study and, like, do what you need to do beforehand. And that way that you can go and enjoy yourself and you don't have to worry about that. My next one is to keep in contact with your family. Like, I know you're so excited to leave home, especially as a freshman and stuff, but please keep in contact with your family. Like, they want to hear from you. They want to know how you're doing and stuff. I mean, you don't have to call them every day, but just keep in contact with them, because I'm pretty sure they'll send you money and they'll help you out when you need stuff and give you good advice. So just keep in contact with them and just let them know how you're doing, because they're worried about you I know you're probably not worried about them that much, but they're definitely worried about you, and they want to know what you're doing. So just call them every now and then, text them, and see how they're doing. Yep.
My next one is don't just stay on campus. Try to get out there and explore the town. I mean, for me, I was in Clarksville. Clarksville is a very small town, but
Yeah.
I promise more locals know me than probably people on campus because, like, my impact I just made in the city of Clarksville was just huge. Like I said, I did like a party every day. Even the campus parties, I was always a part of them. Somehow I was getting in them free, but just being a genuine person, guys. My words and grammar today is so awful that it's like, but whatever. We still doing the video, so.
All right.
Yeah.
How many you got left?
I don't know because you did do one of mine, but.
Okay.
just
I only
keep
got
going.
one more. Well, I got two, but I can combine them together. That's why I
Go
asked.
ahead.
Alright, so my last one, well I have two, I'm just going to combine them together because they're kind of the same thing. So just make sure you're on track with your major. Like check with your advisor and make sure you're taking the classes that you need. Don't take a whole bunch of BS classes. Like make sure you're taking what you need first and then you can take all those extra classes. Because I had a bad experience with my advisor and I was taking all these classes, these easy classes, when I could have been taking the classes that I needed, but instead I'm taking all these other classes because I didn't know that I needed these classes. And just make sure your major is something that you enjoy, not just something you can do just to make money. Because if you're doing something just for money, like it's not going to be as good. It's going to be a tough major. It's going to be a tough time in school trying to do it. Like I know a lot of people go in for nursing and stuff because they think like, oh, that's big money. But that stuff is hard. So make sure you're into it. Make sure you're getting something that you actually like and that you can, also make money with. Just stay on top of your stuff because you will get off track and you'll end up graduating a lot later than you're supposed to because you're not keeping up with it. Like your advisor is not going to call you or email you or be on your butt about stuff. Like you really have to be on top of all of that for the most part.
Yep. My next one, maybe my last one. Yeah, I'll make it my last one. But don't blow your refund. Do set a budget.
Yeah.
Like, for a lot of you, this is going to be the first large amount of money you probably ever had in your life. $4,000 to $5,000 in your hand for some.
Yeah.
Not for everybody, but don't blow it. Try to, and this is a semester too, so try to like prioritize it because
you'll need
rainy
it.
days will definitely come.
Yeah.
A lot of rainy days will come, and if you trying to stunt and keep up with the Joneses, buy that new Apple iPhone 10 and all that, and your friends still got their 7 and 8, you'll be trying to borrow money from them soon. So
Right.
try to budget that if you can.
Yeah, stretch it out. Just when I used to get mine, I would like stretch it out for the whole semester because you'll need it. Like when you want to pay for parties or just other stuff you might need, just like toiletry stuff or just just anything. Just try to save it as much as you can. I know it's hard because that's like a big amount of money. And it's like, dang, I got all this money, so I'm gonna go flex, and that's what everybody does. So just keep up with the money and make sure you're doing good things with it. And yeah, so that's all that we have today. We hope you're enjoying our videos every day. We're definitely going to try to do Vlogmas, so just stay tuned for that. We're trying our hardest, but we're still working jobs, and we have a baby and stuff, so it is tough for us, but we are planning on doing the whole December vlog every day. So stay tuned for that. Just leave us ideas down below what you want to see, because we have a few things we have, lined up, but we want to know what you guys want to see also. So let us know, please, what you want to see. So
let us know in the comment section.
Yeah.
And if you follow us on our media, you can let us know there too.
Yeah, please let us know. And yeah, that's it.
I want too hard on myself. You don't need nobody else. I want too hard on myself, I swear.